So tonight I want to preach to you a little bit, perhaps more serious than I'd like to in my flesh, but a reminder, simple sermon from many years ago. The Lord can't release out of my spirit. Luke 16 and 19. Luke 16 and 19. Familiar reading. If we will read the entire passage. If it's too much, you can be seated. If not, remain standing. There was a certain rich man, which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by angels into Abram's bosom. And the rich man also died and was buried. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torment, and seeing Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I'm tormented in this flame. But Abram said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things, but now he's comforted, thou art tormented. Besides all this, between us and you there's a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from thence. Hell could look up into paradise, but he couldn't access it. And those in paradise didn't even know he was there. Then he said, I pray thee, this is the rich man in the torments of hell. He said, I pray thee therefore, Father, that thou wouldest send him to my father's house. I have 5 brethren, that he may testify unto them, lest they also come into this place of torment. And this rich man did in eternity what he failed to do in time. What we all will do. He prayed. I want to talk to you for a few minutes about that, a prayer request from hell. I've given you the statistics before, perhaps, I can't remember, but as a reminder, there are 8 billion people that populate the planet Earth. As of last year, the statistics are that 51,228,787 died. If we were to divide that down, it would make 4,252,399 souls that die monthly. That's 978,362 people that die every single week. It's 189,805 people that die on planet Earth every day. 5,825 people, young people, die every hour. It's 97 every minute. According to the research of my Bible school professor, Dr. Talmadge French, there are approximately 25 million oneness believers worldwide. While studying for this, I took into account that was almost 20 years ago. So I said 30 million people that are oneness, just believe in singular that Jesus Christ is one God. So if we are to say that every person that believes that God is one and that it is Jesus is saved, it would make a fifth of a single percentage point of the entire world's population that's saved. 1/5 of a single point is saved. In other words, from the time I started my sermon, or I was up here 5 minutes ago, we're right at 500 deaths already. There's 1/5 of a point percentage that one of them was saved. I know we shout and dance, but it's definitely something we need to talk about. For there's no movement on the planet increasing at the rate at which hell is. The Bible says that it hath expanded itself. On this Sunday night, it is with sadness that I report to you, hell is having revival.